Hello, Yavists. Welcome back. In this final video, we're going to do something very reassuring. We're going to run the code. Specifically, we'll test the Coffee Java calculation library locally on your own machine. The one Codcel generated from that Excel spreadsheet. Yes, that Excel spreadsheet. In the previous video, we added our coffee spreadsheet to Codcel, clicked Generate Project, selected Codcel Java calculation library, and pressed Generate. And just like that, seconds later, Codcel produced a full Java calculation project. Source code, tests, build files. No XML summoning rituals required. Before we run anything, let's quickly remind ourselves how closely this Java code matches the Excel file, opencostinput.java, a simple POJO, exactly what you'd expect. Class name is cost input. Two fields are emergency coffee and tip. Those are our inputs, exactly the same as the spreadsheet. Now open cost output.java. There is one field cost again, exactly what Excel produced. No surprises, which for once is a good thing. Now remember our spreadsheet we had. Emergency coffee set to £2.92. Tip set to 0. Tax as a constant. That exact data has already been turned into a test. OpenCostTest.java. This should feel very familiar. A perfectly ordinary JUnit test, the kind you've written thousands of times before, possibly before coffee. We create a cost input. We set emergency coffee to £2.92. Tip to 0. We call the API method Codcel cost with the input. We get back a cost output, and then we assert that the result is £3.50. Clean, readable, no magic. So let's run it. Click the Build tab, then View Test Commands. As expected, we'll need to run Gradle test. Now, I'm going to assume you have Java and Gradle installed. You are a Java developer. If not, Google it, or ask ChatGPT. It is allowed. We checked. Click Test on Terminal, and it fails, with a java.lang.unsatisfied link error. Perfect. This is exactly what we expected. Why? Because the calculation isn't actually running in Java. It's powered by the Codcel Rust calculation engine, connected through JNI. And we haven't built that yet, so let's fix that. Go back to source code and click Open to open the folder. You'll land inside Coffee Calculation Java. Now go one directory up. Here we see 5 folders. 2 of them, Coffee Calculation and Coffee Model, contain the Rust code that does the actual maths. If you're curious about those, check out our Rust Quick Start series. Learning Rust is fun, eventually. Next, we have Coffee JNI. This is the bridge, the diplomatic relationship between Java and Rust. And finally, our familiar Coffee Calculation Java project. Important note, don't move or delete anything. Everything is wired together very deliberately, like a production system, or a suspicious home espresso machine. Back in Codcel, open the hamburger menu and select Codcel JNI. Go straight to source code. We can see a cargo file. That's your first clue. This is a Rust project. We'll open a couple of files. JNI helper.rust. Then let's open lib.rust. We do not need to understand this. That's the whole point. Go to the Build tab. Click View Build Commands. Before Java tests can run, we need to build the JNI library. The command is cargo build ---- release. Now, before running this, you need Rust installed. Open your browser and go to rustlang.org. Click Get Started. The instructions are excellent, so we won't repeat them here. And if anything goes wrong, yes, ChatGPT is still allowed. Now, if you already have Rust installed, run Rust up update just to be safe. Once Rust is installed, restart Codcel. Yes, close it. Open it again. Classic software engineering. Click Open Project, browse to your coffee project and open it. We're back on the Business Specifications page. Open the hamburger menu and go to Codcel JNI again. Go to Build. Click Build on Terminal. Now the build starts. This may take a moment. This is Rust, not Java. Rust compiles like it's thinking very carefully about every life decision. Let it work. And there we go. Finished. Release. That's it. The Rust JNI library is built. No more Rust, I promise. Now for the payoff. Open the hamburger menu and go back to Codcel Java Calculation Library. Let's run our Java tests again. Open source, then test, then Java, then com, then coffee, then cost, then test, then open costtest.java. Look at the code. As we can see, we expect £3.50. Go to the Build tab, click Test on Terminal, and passed. Beautiful. You've just gone from Excel to typed Java inputs to a clean API to a native calculation engine, and then passing unit tests, all in minutes. No rewrites, no transcription errors, no one asking, "Are you sure Excel is still the source of truth?" And that brings us to the end of the Java Quick Start series. Take a deeper dive into the code. Refactor if you must, and reward yourself with a calm, well-earned latte. Codcel can also generate a Java REST server, open API documentation, and even a web client. There's a lot more to explore. Visit us anytime at codcel.io. Thanks for watching, and keep writing Java while Codcel handles the spreadsheets.